Oh yes, we finally have a non-counterfeit, fake AliExpress Temu Lego set, and it is the UCS Jango Fett's Slave One. Shing. Babe.
What?
Check it out.
What is it?
It's the freaking Slave One, bro.
That's so cool.
You know what that is, bro?
Uh-huh.
Who does that guy?
Star Wars.
What's that guy do?
I don't know.
God, guys, help me.
I'm only
Let's
just a
open this up.
baby.
I'm gonna try to speed build this to see how long it takes, and we'll compare it next to the OG UCS Slave One. So if you watched my other video, the UCS Slave One, I actually got used. So this is new. That's the baby crying in the background, and that's how it is. They just have it's just like the AliExpress one, but instead of a box being filled with bags, it's just another box filled with bags, but with art on it. So yeah, that's why you're paying a premium for that art. All right, so we got it all laid out here, just like an AliExpress set. And they're all numbered, nothing different there. But the instruction booklet looks like it's a nice fancy paper container. And I think this is the canopy, so. That's where the premium price comes from. It's all about the packaging. We have our nice premium Lego separator organizers here and a nice Amazon blade incision. All right, so we got two instruction booklets here, and just like the OG Slave One, should have some like history on the ship that you could read through. So that's pretty cool. Compared to the knockoff sets, they don't give you any of that information. They give you the exact instructions, but they're kind of shrunken, like to 25% of the size. Because you can see here, the instruction booklet for this, they're huge. Like each step takes up the whole page. So that's pretty cool that you could actually see everything instead of squinting with my little eyes. So that's pretty cool there. And like I said, they got that info there in case you care about stuff like that. But you could always just Wikipedia this or Google image this information if you cared, so yeah. All right, let's get to it. Let's build this bad boy. I just wanted to show this real quick. The first step is to build Jango Fett, and that's pretty cool. You got two heads there. A lot of the AliExpress or Temu Lego sets, they do not, actually every single set I've opened, they do not have dual faces. So this has dual faces. Pretty cool figure here. Printed legs, thank God. Another thing is that the printing is flush. It's not raised on this figure. And of course you got his two pistols there, his basic pistols. And then you have his helmet, which I need to attach the antennae to. Yeah, looks bad, not bad. And you have his hair too, in case you want to put him without his helmet. All right, so I just finished bag one, and for the first time in my life since I ever did a real Lego set as a child, they have extra Lego pieces. What? There's an extra pistol, some Ghibli Googblas, and two extra antenna. Interesting. They heard me talking ish, and they were like, we need to throw in some extra pieces. All right, so we are actually 2/3 through this thing. We are 4 hours in, and yeah, we are speeding through this. I think in about 2 to 3 more hours, we should finish. I might take a little break though. Yeah, it's getting close to midnight. So I might actually just do one more bag and then, yeah, call it from there. But yep, this is the end of the first out of 2 books. You finish by doing this little ramp, I'm assuming. So you press that down to open into the ship, and if you want to close that back up, you press down on that lever to raise it. Very nice. It's very cool to have nice, clean Lego pieces for once, instead of all scratched up and covered in nasty stuff from AliExpress. But what I do actually like that the AliExpress ones have is that these studs do not say Lego on it. Like, I don't like seeing Lego on each stud. Like, it just, I don't know, it looks a lot more smoother and more cleaner, I guess. So yeah, that is page 283. Seems like a lot of pages, but you're blazing through them because they're pretty much like 1 step per page. All right, we are almost done here. Look at the progress bar, almost to the finish line. We're on page 171. finishing the cockpit, I just wanted to show that these stickers look so much better, obviously, than the AliExpress ones. Like, I didn't really notice, but the AliExpress stickers are really very cloudy and kind of smaller. These ones are very crisp. So if that is something worth paying hundreds of dollars more to you, then that is one thing you get that works. All right, we are all done, and it actually took me 8 hours total with just the work time. So the average time seems it's legit. This is pretty cool. The cockpit slides in and out, so you can put these people in the cockpit easily and then slide it back in. There's the seats there. I just want to show the screens because it looks pretty cool. So there's the screens of the cockpit. There's the seismic charge you could attach to the back of the ship. And there's Jango Fett and Boba. So here is the cockpit where you would slide that in. And then there's a nice little hidden compartment here. And I'm assuming that's like a back to tank. I think it's upside down. Back to tank. And there's clips to attach Jango's blasters or backpack, jetpack. So yeah, very nice. Love it. I definitely don't think the AliExpress one would look as good as this. But like I said, I do like that the AliExpress one does not have Lego all over the studs repeatedly. So that's one minus to the legit one. I prefer that on the AliExpress one. But yeah, it looks good. The back here, this is where you would attach the seismic charge if you want to store it. And let's just compare and contrast Boba's Slave 1 to Jango's ship here. If you're wondering how the hidden compartment looks, that's how it looks with a backpack and two pistols, jetpack. Then you just slide it in there, and that's it. All right, so here are the Slave 1 side by side. Of course, Jango's ship here. And then we got the Slave 1 over here with Boba Fett. So they're almost 10 years apart, I believe. And you could tell this Jango ship's a lot more rounder, a lot more curvier, giggity. Like, for example, right here, there's a lot more edges. This one is a lot more rounded. Got Penelope over here. Watch Penelope, turn around. Say cheese. Don't eat those Legos. Oh, here are all the extra Lego pieces it came with, so I'm surprised it gave you all that for the Jango ship. But yeah, let's go back to the comparison. Very nice. I actually wonder if you do the updated Jango ship, but color swap all those pieces to the Slave 1, how that would look. But yeah. All right, so here's the other side. Just check out the guns there on the side. There. Actually, the Slave 1 gun actually kind of looks cooler, to be honest. In my opinion. Yeah, it looks very similar but different. Different. Obviously, you need these side by side. I was thinking about getting like a Wicked Brick display case, but that thing would cost more than these combined, almost, from what I paid. All right, hopefully that helped you decide, should you buy a fake one? Just kidding, there are no fake ones, which is why I had to get the real one. But thank you, YouTube, for paying for this endeavor. All right, hopefully this helped you guys out, and I will see you in the next video. We'll probably build the UCS AT next from AliExpress, so you can check that out. Peace.